Right, guys, today I wanted to talk about who I think will get the fourth place in the Premier League this season because I think the top three pretty much picks itself in terms of the teams that will be in the top three, not the order. Obviously, that's very much up for debate at the moment. But for me, top four is between probably three teams. I'm going with Man United, Arsenal, and West Ham. I just don't think Tottenham have what it takes to get top four this season. And Wolves are currently in sixth, and I don't expect them to maintain their recent run of form. I think for Tottenham, Wolves, and possibly Leicester, that they're going to be fighting for the Conference League spot, I personally think. So for each team, I'm just going to present a case of strengths and weaknesses and why I feel they will or won't, basically. So we'll start with West Ham as they currently occupy the fourth place. I think they're going to struggle, and the reason for that is I think in terms of starting 11s, when everyone's fit, they're like right up there. They can compete with anybody in the league. And they do have a very good starting 11. The problem is if they get a couple of injuries in January or this month, they're going to be struggling a bit. I think they've already had one injury in, is it Ogbonna they're now missing for a while now? And that's a big miss for them because Ogbonna has been superb for them over the past year. Well, he's been very good for them over his probably 6 years he's been there now, I think. But over the past year especially, he's been superb at the back, whether it be alongside Craig Dawson or Kurt Zouma more recently. But yeah, a couple of injuries and it could all go very wrong for West Ham is the problem here. Like if Declan Rice gets injured, they haven't really got a replacement for him at his level. Same with Mikel Antonio. And also I feel as though they play a 4-2-3-1, so they've got the three attacking midfielders in. Usually it's Saiz Benrahma, Jared Bowen and Pablo Fornals. I think Bowen was dropped yesterday though. I can't remember who came in for him. Who came in for Bowen yesterday? I can't remember. But yeah, it could go a bit stale for them. Is my worry for them as well. Potentially, like just playing the same players every single game. I don't know. I think they'll definitely get Europa League again, at least. They could still get the fourth spot, obviously. Then we'll go with Arsenal. So Arsenal, I think, would be my pick because at the moment they're playing very exciting football. They're playing well as a team. They've got a good mix of young players and a lot of them in the current starting 11. And also a few more experienced players in Thomas Partey, Aubameyang, Lacazette in the 11 as well. But it is mostly very young players, and they are playing really well at the moment. Emile Smith-Rowe has been superb recently. Bukayo Saka, before he went off injured against Newcastle on Saturday, had a terrific game. And they do look like a very good side. I think the 4-0 loss to Liverpool is a little bit of an anomaly because I didn't think they were actually worthy of losing 4-0. I think Liverpool deserved to win the game, but 4-0 was very harsh on Arsenal. I thought it was fairly even in that first half of that game, and second half Liverpool turned it up a notch and, went clear really. But I do think Arsenal are my personal favourites for that fourth spot. And then the final case, or the final team I feel could potentially get top four, is Manchester United. Now, it needs to change quick for United under Ralph Rangnick, because at the moment I think they're eighth at the moment. They were ninth at one point, and with them, it just feels like on paper they got such a good side, but I think the problem is that's just overpowered in certain areas and then very weak in other areas. So, like, I guess at the moment, fullback, even though they spent so much money on the players in the fullback positions, like £50 million on Wan-Bissaka, 30 million on Luke Shaw, God knows how much on Telles, and even Diogo Dalot, I think, cost something like 15 million. So they've spent a fair bit on fullbacks, and none of them are really seem like the high enough quality at the moment anyway. So that's a problem for them. Centre backs, I think they are all right. I just think Harry Maguire needs a bit of time out of the team because he's not performing well enough at the moment. Central midfield is a bit of a weakness as well. They haven't. Everyone knows what they're missing in central midfield. And in attack, they seem to have so many good players, but they just can't get any of them to gel at all, really, or mix with each other well. Which, that whether they can do that or not is going to be a big part of can they get top four this season. Because I think Liverpool, Man City and Chelsea are all pretty much guaranteed this season. Well, not guaranteed, but very, very likely to finish at the lowest third. Because at the moment they just look a level higher than everyone else in the league. But my prediction is Arsenal to get fourth this season. Because I just think they are playing really well at the moment. Obviously that could all change very quickly, but they have also got other options if it does go a bit stale, like Nicolas Pepe on the bench, and well, Lacazette's not starting at the moment, so he's another option. Martin Odegaard as well. So they have got quite a few options and backups if like injuries happen. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on it. I think Arsenal will get fourth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.